side, split a double team, and Peterman has no chance. He thought Raiola was going to work his way. They love it.
15-yard loss. Bears take 2 linemen out, bring 2 new ones in. 5 seconds remaining. Peppers in pursuit as Stafford slings it complete to Titus Young at the 35-yard line. And that'll be a first down with 48 to go.
Well, how'd you like to be Matthew Stafford? He's exhausted. He may have to come out of the game. Julius Peppers is fresh, and he's off to the races. And Matthew Stafford makes a great throw here. Looks like he hurt himself, Mike. He's wincing in pain.
He is, as he reached across his body to throw. Remember, Stafford was hurt earlier in the season in the Tennessee game. He was chasing down after an interception, injured his leg, and the leg that he had injured earlier that week. Sean Hill came in with a furious comeback.
Going to chip these defensive ends.
Stafford firing right. Titus Young out of bounds 12 with 41 seconds remaining. The last time the Bears shut out the Lions in Chicago, as mentioned earlier, the former home of the Bears, Wrigley Field, 1962, exactly half century ago, 3-0.
Let's hope we can get off the side here. They got 41 seconds, Mike. Bears are going to put their safeties 4 to 5 yards deep in the end zone, and watch them, young safeties at home. They're going to buzz their feet and read the quarterback.
The whistle and a timeout taken by the Bears with 41 seconds to go. That game was George Halas' coach team playing on December 16th. Might have been cold and snowy on the north side.
You need to get a life, man. How do you know all these things?
Next year, the Bears were champs in '63.
And Charles Tillman's done quite a job tonight with Calvin Johnson. He told us it was going to be a heavyweight fight, and he was going to be ready for every round. Nice job here competing on an inside under route. Then he cuts him off on a play up the field. He gets help from Major Wright over the top. And in the red zone, this was his most impressive work of the night, punching the ball out. Not many people challenge Megatron in those situations. All night long, Tillman. He's played a little man. He's played a little 3-deep zone. He's played a standard cover, too. He's punched the ball out 2 or 3 times.
7 tackles, 2 passes defended, 2, as you see, forced fumbles. Lions back in the red zone. Incomplete for Pettigrew with Urlacher standing there. 3 times tonight, Detroit has turned it over in the red zone.
Matthew Stafford is exhausted. He's run for his life tonight. This time he's going to throw the ball to Brandon Pettigrew, and Urlacher is just waiting for it. People underestimate the ball skills of Brian Urlacher. I've seen him be the deep safety on the Hail Mary pass. 35 years old, all-time leading tackler of the Bears. Working himself back into form for a stretch run.
36 career takeaway tonight. Another end zone shot, and it's caught. Ryan Broyles, his first National Football League touchdown for the rookie out of Oklahoma. Second-round pick. Many question why Detroit took another wide receiver when they had 3 good wide receivers. First-round grade before the knee injury. And Broyles comes in and gets his first NFL touchdown, seeing his most significant time after Nate Burleson was hurt.
Turkey hole throw between the corner and the safety. So much for that Wrigley Field bit, the 1962 stuff, Mike.
And Detroit will go for the onside kick, as they have a couple of times this year. Recovered it. Remember, Titus Young had that Hail Mary catch against Tennessee.
In a very similar situation as this.
Easton Hansen on for the extra point. The man has scored the 3rd most points in NFL history. Point number 2,705. Gets us to 13-7 to an onside kick attempt coming.
And Dave Tobe is going to get his Chicago Bears ready. It'll be interesting to see how Detroit deploys their onside kick team. They try to departmentalize their Lions in 3 different configurations. They want to try to have an option to kick it left, to middle kick it, or kick it to the right. That's pretty common in terms of the distribution of the onside kick team, but this is a pivotal play. You don't want to give Matthew Stafford 1 shot at the end zone.
Here was the story last week, John. Down 13, or down 10 with 5:18 to go. Matthew Stafford, 8th time in his career, has engineered a comeback victory in the fourth quarter. Jason Hanson from 19, the end of regulation, sent it to overtime. The defense forced a 3-and-out in OT. That was a Hanson 45-yard game winner to get Jim Schwartz's team its second win on the season.
And Jason Hanson can make all the kicks. He can start kicking it to the right, come back and cut it across his body to the left. They're going to middle dribble this.
Timeout taken by Chicago. Dave Tobe, the Bears special teams coach, you saw talking to his troops a moment ago, was right next to the official saw alignment. And there's Danny Crossman, the special teams coach for the Lions. He's talking to Alfonso Smith, who just got to him this week. They also have Justin Miller out there, and he was just signed today. So a lot of new and fresh bodies out there for Detroit who haven't been on onside kick coverage with Crossman. GMC postgame coming up. You heard Stuart Scott a second ago. Coverage from here, the postgame from soggy San Francisco, and your first preview of the Tigers and the Giants in the World Series.
And Hanson's going to look at the defense. He's going to see the deployment of Bears. He sees 4 down here. He sees 3 in the middle and 3 up top. I'd be surprised if he doesn't middle dribble this and see if Osgood, number 10, can get the football.
From the Lions, Hanson got the big bounce, trying to get to a voided area, but Earl Bennett takes it on that net top and closes the business as the Bears will get win number 5 on the season. Carolina fired its general manager today. They're suffering significantly and will come in here to Soldier Field. Cam Newton, their offense has issues. Good luck against the Bears. We're giving up 10 points in their 8 quarters. Then they go to Tennessee to play the Titans. And maybe showdown with the Texans.